Former running mate to President Muhammadu Buhari, Pastor Tunde Bakare, says Nigerians might have been shortchanged after they rejected the PDP in 2015 and accepted the promise of change the APC came into power with. Bakare, who is the serving overseer of the Citadel Global Community Church, formerly known as Lateran Assembly, said this in a virtual interview with journalist Dele Momodu. According to Bakare, there is a feeling of disappointment amongst Nigerians about the Buhari-led government. The truth of the matter is it is still the same Buhari. In the midst of many competing interests, we respond differently. The president is still himself. Some have even asked me if he's not somebody else. Power changes people. Has power changed him, or is he making the best situation of the circumstances? He will be the one to answer. I thought you were going to answer for him. He said he will be the one to answer it. The expectations of Nigerians, including everyone who woke up to say we need a breath of fresh air, has not been met. There is a feeling of disappointment. Citizens have right to demand for good governance. People deserve the government they get. Like seriously? We rejected PDP and embraced APC's change, but it appears we have been shortchanged, he said. Okay, this Bakare, tomorrow now he will be telling you another thing. Today we tell you Tinubu this. Tomorrow we tell you again that that is not it. Those who are always listening to these people, they need to be careful. And I'm very, very sorry for them, because some people are just gullible to a fault. He will tell you something today. Tomorrow will come again. Another will come again. Will come again. All of them, they should be ashamed of themselves. They will not call a spade a spade. With the insecurity going on in this country, he's asking that whether people are asking whether it is the same Buhari. He said he's the one that will answer for himself. They cannot see the truth and say it, because they are looking at some people. They respect some individual more than the majority of the people. Tomorrow night we come and tell you another thing. Yes, now we've been shortchanged. That people must deserve for good governance. It is not a sin. Just don't just listen to all these people. Well, you were only Bakare. You were alone, Bakare, when you claim in the media that God told you Buhari was the Moses to take Nigeria to the promised land. You should tell Nigerians when God visited you again with this new message. Again, you are not qualified to tell Nigerians who the president is in the presidency, because you don't know anything about that. My simple advice to you is that be humble enough to do these two things. Ask God and Nigerians to forgive you for lying to them using God's name, and finally advise pastors like Mbaka and others in the club with you to repent. Oh my goodness. Bakare is an absolute disgrace to Christianity. After inciting an insurrection against Jonathan, Bakare is now claiming that APC has shortchanged him and co. Insurrection is a traitor to the highest order. Yoruba with juicy portfolios, Hausas with juicy portfolio, and Igbos who don't want Buhari because of their inclination to PDP and defeat of Jonathan. The question is, who has now benefited from Buhari's government? I can see most of us expect too much from Buhari. In less than 3 years, Buhari will leave. We can go back to PDP. No, so after spoiling it, they cannot go back to PDP. Well, where is Tunde Bakare now? Let him call for Occupy Nigeria. His case is pending before God. You people shortchange yourselves. Shortchange or swindled. Who grants this evil man press interview? Pastor Tunde Bakare, why can't you occupy Nigeria now as you did early? You all kept mute for all evils, being of all evils and the killings by Fulani Esme. You are part of Nigerians that deceived Nigerians with lies and propaganda to vote for incompetent President Buhari. God will judge all of you. I don't think people should even be hard on these people like that, because they themselves, they were even shortchanged. Because you can imagine, if you are talking about Bakare, what of Tinubu that invested heaven and earth? See what they are doing to him. They never believed that this is what they are going to be getting. They never believed it, because they were even thinking that a good thing will come. But at the end of the day, the man disappointed all of them. All of them. Shame they catch them. The man disappointed all of them, hands down. And a lot of people are saying it. That's why you hear people say, Is it the same Buhari that they knew then, or something is really wrong somewhere? That's why you see a lot of theories here and there. And the so-called Buhari and the Kabas, they are always giving room for the people to even suspect them the more. They are giving them because there's something, we just know that something is really wrong somewhere. That is it. Because this is not ordinary. Just like we always say, it is not ordinary. Not at all. It is not ordinary. So that is it. Oh, all of them, they were confused because they themselves, the Buhari himself disappointed them. That is just the way I'm seeing it. From another angle, because all of them cannot even go closer to them because they have cabals that are really ruling this country, that they would not even allow them to come closer to even be able to advise Buhari. Who is this man? Who is this man? You're just fooling yourself because you knew you would not be given the tickets come 2023. That is why you are talking rubbish. Like I've said before, the youth should form a formidable party and flush out these outdated politicians. They should take a coup from France and other European countries that have very young people in the aim of affairs in their countries, and I don't want to believe that they are lazy. So a lot. Everybody's confused. Bakare himself is confused because tomorrow now he will come and tell you another thing. Sometimes I find it difficult responding to you, sir. This is because I want to completely avoid what will push me to insult a man of God. Sir, please keep this your unprofitable comments and apologies to yourself. Stop dragging exalted office pastor into mess. Slightly dishonest to leave the answer to the question to the president when he said it is the president that will answer for himself whether power changes someone. The pastor knows whether his president is making the best situation of the circumstances. The Old Testament times, men of God spoke hard truth to reigning kings. The trend today is quite different. These days, especially in Nigeria, acclaimed men of God speak softly, not to mar the body language of those in power. God save Nigeria. No, sir, it has not appeared. Look well. Not only shortchange, but you follow out Nigerians into this mess. Okay, you led Nigerians into this mess. Talking as who? Sir, you are a pastor, so please mind your pastoral business. Nigerians are just waiting for 2023 to speak from their votes. If they are not still going to present this kind of present themselves again, they will still present themselves, and what is being presented that the people will have will not make choice from, unless maybe there's going to be a different neutral party from all these vultures. Which vote? Does their vote count? Does vote count in Nigeria election? You people should wake up. It didn't work when things were better. Is it now? The government has been hijacked by Fulani. Please better pray for regional government if you are sincere. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this. Thank you.